do one for Leo. Tell me a little bit about Leo. Got the King of Pentacles. Alright, so focused on yourself, focused on making your money. Probably a little bit content right now. What is crossing Leo's path this month? Fatigue. Some of you might be working a little too hard. Yeah, you're focused on making that money. You're focused on you, but you might be pushing yourself a little too hard. Might be time for a break. What is something that's going to be on Leo's mind? Well, it looks like you might be forced to slow down, and you're probably not going to like that. You're going to feel like, come on, let's pick up the pace, let's go. I've got things to do. Something's stopping you. It's difficult to say what this slowing down energy is about, but it looks like there's a bigger pattern here. So at the moment you might feel unstoppable, but you're gonna hit a snag, and it's gonna require you to look at your situation a different way, think about what you're doing from a new perspective. Anything from Leo's past that is affecting the current situation. Some foiled plans, some disappointments, a period of mourning, a period of grief. I'm seeing a lot of you lost something or made some mistakes. A lot of you were lonely too, and that's why you've been working on yourself and kind of more focused on money. Some of you are feeling like that's the only thing that you can depend on is financial security. Your bank account, that's it. So some of you've got some emotional hangups about something. Can't really tell what it's about. Right, so we've got this slowing down energy. It's part of something bigger. You're going to need to update the way that you think about things, the way that you approach your life in general, really. But in particular, it looks like career is going to be a focus for you. So what's in the future? What's in the road ahead? That is quite interesting. Got the 8 of Cups. I don't know how to feel about this. There's something in your past that you haven't processed, and a lot of you have been directing your energy towards like improving your material conditions, but you're not attending to your emotional stuff. Just think about it. We've got this 5 of Cups here in your past, and in your future the 8 of Cups. The cups are increasing. The emotional part of you is demanding attention. That's kind of what this energy that's crossing you is about. You're going to be forced to slow down because you just haven't taken care of yourself, I think, in the right way, or you haven't addressed some situation that was probably tough for you to address in a way that allows you to process it. I mean, this person is fixated on their problems in the past, and in the future this person has almost doubled their emotional stuff. Both of them are kind of lonely, and one of them you're walking away. This Hangman, major arcana, on your mind has spiritual connotations. This 8 of Cups, I always think about somebody going up into the mountains, being by themselves, getting back in touch with nature, making a decision about their own well-being. So I'm seeing you as you kind of have what you need materially. Emotionally, there's just a lot of stuff missing. There's a lot of disappointment that's still kind of lingering. It's not being processed, and it's going to turn into a problem in the future. You're going to be forced to face it. You're going to be forced to process whatever it was that you were trying to avoid, or whatever you're trying to avoid right now. Let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome for Leo? Whoa. Oh. 10 of Swords. So it's possible you're going to just be in a period of introspection, deep introspection. Maybe you're going to get a little bit of paralysis, like you're not going to want to keep doing the same old thing. The thing is, this king is quite satisfied, quite content, but there's a little bit of laziness here to him. It's like he just wants to rest on his laurels. He doesn't really want to put in the work to change anything. He wants things to be stable. Maybe this 4 of Swords, 4s are about stability and stasis. That could kind of represent you wrestling with that. But like I said, it could also represent your energy just kind of dropping, your ability to work being impeded, slowing down against your will, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move forward, maybe feeling like nothing's going your way. Again, you're going to have to look at things a different way, and it looks like there's something in your past you probably have to deal with. Going forward, you can't stay in the same situation. You've got to change something. You got to get up and make a decision and move in a new direction. You got to leave something behind here too. I mean, all these cups, who knows what that is? Is that something good or is that something bad? What are you walking away from here? What do you have to walk away from? There is a decision that you need to make, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be fun. It's going to hurt. It's possible you might have to leave some part of yourself behind. Maybe there's a way of thinking that is kind of an illusion. But in general, the Ten of Swords, I always just think about it as you giving up. There's something you have to give up. You have to sacrifice something in order to move past something you're avoiding, maybe, or some baggage that you're still hanging on to. Maybe there's something you want or that you wanted really bad that you didn't get that made you maybe a little bit bitter or cynical, maybe. That happens with some people when they don't get what they want. They think, well, I'm never going to go for what I really want then. I'm just going to do what I can. I'm just going to do what I have to. It's possible for some of you, you got to think bigger. Because I see a lot of being stuck. I don't see a lot of dreaming. I don't see a lot of energy, which is unusual for a Leo. Right? Like, I don't see any fire here. Maybe some of you are just going through the motions. Let's get a word of advice for Leo. What does Leo need to think about doing going forward? What's a message we can give to Leo to help them out? There's more cups. Dude, everything here is cups. Keep in mind, the Hangman is Pisces. I think we had a new moon in Pisces, or we're going to soon. Maybe there's something in the air that's just got you feeling nostalgic or regretful. But the advice here is to reconnect with people, is to focus on the positive feelings. Reconnect with your inner child. Maybe visit home or family or friends. Spend some quality time with somebody that you love. And actually the message I'm getting right now is you get the love that you put out. I mean that energetically. That if you want something, sometimes you have to put it out there. If there's something that you want, if there's something that you're hoping for, try to give it to somebody first. So if you're really feeling the lack of money in your bank account, try to be generous to other people. If you're feeling a lack of self-esteem or self-love, show your gratitude and your love for other people. Make them feel loved. That's kind of the idea that I'm feeling here. But it looks like you have a long road to go. I mean, the Eight of Cups is not easy. It's going to require the ascent up the mountain, right? Being alone with your thoughts for a moment, reflecting, giving yourself space to grow or giving yourself space to cry, whatever it might be that you need. It's not going to be quick. It's going to take a little bit of work and it's going to feel uncomfortable. But the advice is focus on the good, spend some time with good people, let your heart feel gratitude, and be the thing that you want to see in your own life. So if you want abundance, be generous and project the energy that you want in your own life so that you can attract that towards yourself. Kind of like the law of attraction, right? Draw the things that you want to you by projecting that energy outward. All right, that is all I have for you, Leo. Good luck on your path. I'll be sending out good vibes for you. Now, if this reading resonated for you, or if you just appreciated, make sure to hit that like. That forces the algorithm to push it out there so that other people can get this message. Maybe they can get something out of it too. All right, but it's time for bed. Thanks for hanging with me, Leo. I'll catch you next time.